William Lee with a phenomenal post. I love seeing this, and there are different reasons for it. But let's talk about it, break it down a little bit. He says that they've done 40,000 of the refresh of the ES8 in about 100 days. Now, he references this price point, this 400,000 RMB price point, and I would like to remind you or share with you this video where I talked about in 2026, the critical pivot point in the Chinese market could be this very thing where in the example I gave is Audi, BMW, and Mercedes year to date. At the time I did this video, had done about 1.4 million in sales with just ICE or gas sales versus fewer than 400,000 for the BEV sub-segmented piece of the market. And this is what it looks like. So, or looked like at that time. So what I'm wondering is if, especially if NIO is going to have a lot more of these sales, we may see them rocket to the top. And I'm curious also if maybe battery as a service and some of the lower price point would take some of these sales down into the 300 to 400,000 RMB price range, and we'll see a significant uptick there as well. Either way, it's exactly what I was hoping we would see, and it's not even the end of 2025. So a wonderful teaser, I think, to end out the year, and again, kind of a nod to that pivot point that I think is so critical in that Chinese market, such a massive market where NIO does look the best positioned. Let's see if the data ends up showing that. Also, a couple of other thoughts here that I want to tie in. And I love that William Lee actually reiterated this very point about the switchover from ICE to BEV. So again, the positioning of NIO really looking strong heading into the end of the year. Let's see how strong they can start out the year of 2026, but also not knowing just how strong the vehicle margins are going to be from the ES8. But with there being more of those sales, perhaps NIO will surprise even with lower numbers than maybe what some were hoping to see for the total quarter 4 delivery side of things. And maybe they will have good enough vehicle margins to surprise with a profitable quarter 4. I don't know, just throwing it out there. I don't want to ignore the possibility, but drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. And thanks for sticking around to the end of this super long, almost 2.5 minute video.